Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stella Live, and in today's video we are heading to HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls to check out their Halloween decor. And really quickly, I wanted to take the time to tell you that normally, if you are a first-time viewer, normally I will show you everything that I see in the store, as much as I possibly can anyways. And I try to include the prices on everything. Sometimes my mind escapes me and I forget to check the price on something. But in this particular video, I try to show you as much as I can, but I did have my toddler with me, and that created a little bit of a distraction, and they put up more Halloween than I was expecting in a couple of the stores. So if you see something in the background, hopefully, maybe, it will be in another video, because he is going to be going to his dad's next week, and I'm going down to get my daughter. That's a whole nother story, but that is what is going on with this video. Normally I show you everything and I give you the prices, but unfortunately I could not. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. This intro is already way too long. Let's get into the video. Okay, to start this off, we are heading to our first location, which is TJ Maxx. And I was pleasantly surprised to see any Halloween decor in this store, in this particular store, because they used to be in a different location. They were located in the mall, and they moved towards the end of Halloween season last year. And they normally didn't get too much while they were in the mall, but after they moved locations, it was like there was so much Halloween. So I don't know how that affected the decor options, but it did. This is the second location that I went to, which is another TJ Maxx. I do go to two different HomeGoods as well, and then a Marshalls, but they are kind of out of order. I don't think I put HomeGoods like straight in order. My two different visits have Marshalls in between them, I do believe, but I will let you know when we get to those particular stores. And I really hope what I just said made any sense at all, because I feel like it was very confusing. Now, this particular TJ Maxx had a lot of hand towels. If the price is $12.99, that means it's a 3-pack, and it comes with a solid hand towel in between the two printed ones, and the prints are the same on the other two towels. Again, I hope that made sense. Apparently, I don't know how to talk. And if they are marked for $9.99, it's just a set of 2 hand towels, and they come with the same print on both of them. And I totally understand if you want to skip seeing the hand towels. There are quite a few of them. You can jump to 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Now, I can appreciate the hand-printed Halloween towels, however, they're not absorbent. The middle ones in the 3-packs are, but the actual printed decorative ones are not. Obviously, they're for decorative purposes mostly. And I don't normally purchase too many hand towels myself because I would like for a hand towel to be absorbent and I'd like to be able to use it. However, there is one hand towel in particular that I absolutely love, and I think it came out last year, and unfortunately it came from Joann's, and as we know, Joann's is gone. RIP to Joann's. I'm really sad about it because I really loved a lot of their Halloween decor, but they had a hand towel and it had a messy spider web on it, and I think it says something along the lines of the cobwebs became a part of the decoration. Literally my favorite hand towel. I love that hand towel so much. Who else here is upset about Joann's? Please raise your hands, because I know I am. Okay, now we are moving right along to HomeGoods. This is the first HomeGoods location. Also, I wanted to mention really quickly that I did post on my community tab about my Halloween theme this year. I am doing a garden theme for sure, but I have certain elements that I posted within the garden theme. So I would love for you guys to vote on that so I know what you want to see. And again, you can go check out my community tab and vote. I did, however, mess that up somehow, and it says that combined them all for the themes is the right answer. I don't know how I managed to do that, but it was supposed to be just a poll, and there is no right or wrong answer. It's just what you guys want to see. So I would greatly appreciate your input, and if you guys could go vote, that'd be great. Now, the next thing I have to ask you guys, I'm like so excited about themes this year. I'm so excited to do my Decorate With Me because it's going to be different than previous years. I'll be able to show a lot more than I previously have. So I'm really excited about the decor. But my next question is, and you can just answer this in the comments, is for my outside theme, I was thinking of, these are two totally different themes, very different. Either a ghost face theme or a magical enchanted witch garden theme. I'm excited about either one of them, and I have the stuff to do either one of them. So please tell me what you guys want to see the most. Okay, now we are moving on to Marshall's. I remember seeing this bust last year, and I like her, but the eyes just ruin it for me, and there's something off about the nose. I don't know what it is, and I would have loved it in a solid black, again, without the lights. Okay, now we are headed back to TJ Maxx. I apparently forgot that I made 2 trips to the same TJ Maxx. So, this is a third trip, I guess, to TJ Maxx. Also, if you hear any roaring in the background, it's my dinosaur. He's 3 years old, and he is apparently a T-Rex. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I had my dinosaur with me, and I was getting sidetracked with stuff, so I did forget to get the prices on a couple of items, but I do believe in previous years that globe was $24.99. Okay, now we are back in HomeGoods, and it will be HomeGoods for the remainder of the video. They have this really cool bat candlestick holder. I don't know if they've had this in previous years, but I do think it's the first time I've seen it. I'm not sure. Then they have this candelabra, both really cool pieces, and I probably would have bought the candelabra if it was cheaper. $50, a little bit too much for me for that. And then they had this really cool apron. This did come home with me, which I was really excited about. And then they have this Frankenstein head. I prefer the one last year. It was better quality. I would have loved last year to look like how it looks now with the same material. I wanted to mention the ghosts that I just showed. Those were really popular last year, and I know that a lot of people were looking for them. I have seen several in 2 different stores. So be sure to be checking your HomeGoods right now for those ghosts. Now, these ice cream cones, normally they're not really my style. I think they're cool, but I normally would not purchase them. However, this skull with the ice cream on his head, loved him. He also came home with me. And I plan on doing a makeover on him. I might upload it as a short, or if there is multiple items that I make over, maybe I'll do a whole entire video on it if you guys want to see. Now, this little trio of ghosties is new to me. I personally have not seen it in the store. I didn't see it in the store last year. Thought he was really cool. They were really cool, excuse me. And then this pumpkin, I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. Maybe someone hauled it, or maybe I showed it. I was like, why did I not purchase this before? It's so cool. So he also ended up coming home with me, and I think that he will work perfect in my garden theme this year. I am so excited, you guys, like so excited about decorating this year. Who else is excited? And what is your theme gonna be? This is another piece that I have not seen in the store personally, I don't believe. I thought it was a very unique piece, kind of cool, not something that I would purchase, but pretty cool. And then they have this black spider again. I did see that they have a white one, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a white one. As you can see, there is a mirror in the background. They have several different mirrors at this HomeGoods, but the one mirror that I want is not at this location. And it sucks because, once again, I live an hour and a half away from some of these stores. And I really regret leaving that mirror last year, and I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyways. Hopefully I can find it. Anyway, we have a couple of candles. I thought that these were cute, even for just decor pieces. I also thought they smelled decent. And then they have another little trio of ghosties that I, again, have personally not seen in the store. Not seen in the store before, because obviously I have seen them now. This is another item that I thought would work really well in my garden this year, so I did purchase it. And then they had a couple of Summerween candles, and then they had this little mummy base. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you are a returning subscriber and you enjoy my content, I would love it if you considered subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of content coming this Halloween season that I'm really excited about, including a living room transformation. So if that is something that interests you, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe, and of course, as always, like the video and all of that good stuff. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!